Another divorce? Come on, Lovey. You should be a little more careful who you decide to marry in the future. I have horrendous news for you, Lewis. It's only going downhill from here, baby. Bonjour, mon petit papillons. It's your Butterfly Bay here, and welcome back to the Wholesome Gaming channel. Today I'm jumping back into Stardew Valley speed dating. I know that it's been a minute, but I'm back. And today we are going to be dating Elliot. Yay! Look, I know you guys already know how I feel about Elliot, but some of you told me that I misjudged him. So, today we're going to marry him, and we're going to see if I misjudged him. Let's get into it. Alright, we are back in the valley in the dead of winter, and I am on my way to romance. The character that most people say is the most romantic character in the game, which is good because I'll need someone to thaw my poor broken heart after I deleted the Morris mod. I did cry a little bit. Oh, Krobus, buddy! Are you forgiving? No, he still hates me. Okay. The whole valley's gonna hate me by the end of this series. Anyway, so Elliot. You guys already know how I feel about Elliot, but this is his chance to redeem himself. You know, maybe I misjudged him. And we won't know until we talk to him. So. Hello. I don't like that. He stared at the door like he was waiting for me. Hello. Welcome. He's like a vampire, dude. I gotta give him a vampire voice. Ah, please excuse the mess in my cabin. I wasn't expecting anyone to enter. This is already so uncomfy, and I know that I'm doing that, but even still, have some crab cakes, maybe. Maybe we'll enjoy each other's company a little bit more. Alright, perfect. 2 hearts. That's exactly what we need. So I'm going to leave and enter in exactly 5 seconds. There he is. In the exact same spot I left him. Lovey, come in. Welcome to my humble, shack. This is my writing desk. It's where I spend most of my time. For as long as I can remember, I've wanted to be a writer. Have I told you that? That's why I live out here by myself. I figured a lonely life by the sea would help me focus on my literary aspirations. Everyone back home said I was nuts, that I could never make it as a writer. Can you believe it? They said, for every successful author, there's 1,000 who fail miserably. Such pessimism. It's sickening. Okay. I understand the sentiment because I'm also a writer. And I write novels in my spare time just for fun. It's the way he talks. Like, they just were saying, hey, by the way, you might not make it, but maybe go for it, and he's like, they all sicken me. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I'm giving him an honest chance, I am. I can see it in your eyes, Lovey. You believe in me. You've got that spark. Now that's inspiring. That's what I'm looking for. You gonna write a book about me, Elliot? A question. What kind of books do you like, Lovey? Ooh, mystery, romance, or sci-fi? All 3? Can I get a a sci-fi mystery story with romance in it. That's basically what the Lunar Chronicles is. And y'all know that's my favorite, so I don't know which one to choose here. What was the last book that I read? I can't even remember. The last book that I read was a romance. So I guess I'll go romance purely based on that. Ah, one of the classic genres. I'll remember that. Well, enough talk about me. You probably know a lot about plants, don't you? Yeah? Would you mind taking a look at this rose here? I'm afraid it's not doing so well. Well, the thing about roses and any other flowers that you cut off, they're going to die eventually. Like, you can keep changing the water and the solution, but if it's in a vase, it's gonna die eventually. There's nothing I can do about that. Oh, what did she do? She just went... Why does he keep saying hello to me? Why is it so ominous? I don't like it. The way that he speaks, the way that he acts makes me so uncomfortable sometimes. And I try very hard to be okay with it, but I don't know how. Oh, I didn't realize that Lewis judged me. I've never divorced anybody before. Another divorce? Come on, Lovey. You should be a little more careful who you decide to marry in the future. I have horrendous news for you, Lewis. It's only going downhill from here, baby. Hi, I'll take your order in a few moments. So hard to remember all these character voices. Oh, hello, Elliot. How are you on this lovely evening? Hello, Lovey. What a pleasant surprise. I was just stopping in to relax after an 8-hour writing session. I've had a few of those, for sure. Bartender, fetch me your finest ale and bring some wine for the lady. Okay, what if I didn't want any wine, though, Elliot? You didn't ask me what I wanted. And you're addressing Gus like not a person. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, though. He is trying to be kind by offering me a drink, which is good. But Gus is also pissed. He doesn't like being referred to as bartender. Elliot, learn how to speak to people properly. I love his purple pullover, though. It's very cute. There you go, sir. Wait, I propose a toast, too. To your doom. It's what I want to say. I'm supposed to be nice to him. This is my episode where I actually give him an honest chance, and I love him. And I just have to look at him the same way that I did Crowless and say, to our friendship. That's a great idea. Here's to us. Oh wow, she really said down the hatch. That went right through my flower crown. Strong stuff. Oh my, that one drink, dude? One glass and that's all it took? Man can't hold his liquor. Oh, wait, you guys have to see baby girl. Ah! Isn't she so cute in her little red hoodie? She's so pretty. Sorry, Leia, sorry. I'm not romancing you. I'm romancing your best friend. Just Just, you gotta stop looking at me like that, though. Make me blush. I mean, how could I even look at Elliot when she is standing next to him, you know? This is so hard for me. Okay, no, we're getting serious. We love Elliot. We love Elliot. We do. That's my morning mantra. Alright, we are back into it. And the only redhead on my mind is a certain writer living on the beach, living my dream life. And soon he will love me even more than I love Leia. Wait, that was so pretty. Why did that kind of sound a little bit like the Spirited Away theme song? Am I crazy? I might be. Ah, I thought someone was there. He's not remotely fazed by the fact that I just walked in. He just was like, oh, I thought someone was admiring my beautiful piano playing. I love the piano. I play the piano. I used to say when I was younger that I would literally marry anyone on the spot that showed me the slightest bit of interest if they could play the piano well. And we're gonna roll with that. That was wonderful, Elliot. Aw, he's so happy. Thank you. I'm not very good, but it's fun to play. Aw. Oh, what's wrong? I've been working day and night to try and finish my book. It's been driving me insane, lovey. That happens. It's called a brain rut or writer's block when you work so hard on one thing for so long. You kind of get into this mental place where it sucks to do it. Like, I love writing. I can't focus on one book for more than like 3 months before I'm like, oh my gosh, it's too much. And then I'll go and leave it for 2 years and come back and work on it for a couple months. It's really hard to stay focused on one project for so long. So I get it. That is really hard. An occasional tune is the only recreation I allow myself. There's just too much work to do and my bank account's starting to run dry. That's when you get a day job and write in the evenings or in the mornings, whichever is better for you. It doesn't have to be a 9 to 5, just like a part-time so that you have something to pay the bills while you're doing the thing that you want to become your career. So usually what creative types have to do. This is what I do. Sometimes I wish I could just throw it all away and become a farmer like you. Now, that is insensitive. That is incredibly insensitive, actually. Come live on the farm, I could use the extra help. Yeah, you see, if Elliot started being a farmhand and realized that, oh, actually, this is a really hard, labor-intensive job. I actually wish I was in the cabin writing. I read something a while ago that literally said, like, in order to be a really great writer, you have to find something that you hate more than writing. And a lot of people will take up, like, running, and they run 5 miles, and they hate it so much that they will sit for 10 straight hours and write, and it's the best work they've ever done. So it probably would be beneficial for him to come and help me on the farm, but the lesson here is please don't think any other job is beneath yours because you're struggling right now. Please. It's not easy to be a farmer either. You're right. That was an insensitive thing to say. At least he recognizes it. That is progress. That is progress. What I meant is, I'd like to get away from this dark, musty prison and experience a little bit of real life, that's all. Go take a walk. Go fishing with Willie. You two are friends. There are so many other things you could do to just give yourself a mental break. Sorry, I'm complaining like this. I just need someone to talk to now and then. Okay. You have friends in the valley to go talk to. Like, it's totally acceptable to be burnt out on your own creative projects. And it's also acceptable to be jealous of other people and what they do. But, like, he's basically victimizing himself. He has every opportunity to fix his own problems, you know? Like, he could go and take a walk. He could go and visit Leia and talk to her while she's painting. There are so many options for him. I do want to be supportive because I do understand everything that he's feeling. It's just like, he's not looking at any of the options. He just is thinking, oh, woe is me. And that, I'm waiting for the growth. I'm waiting for the growth. But right now, that's all I can see is the oh, woe is me attitude, you know? Lovey, I have great news. My novel is finished. Already? Wow. I guess me calling him out on his crap really put him in gear, you know? I'm giving a public reading this afternoon at the library. Hope to see you there, Elliot. Excellent. I will, for certain, be there. Oh, look, the whole town is here. Look at Leia and her little hoodie. I'm sorry. Elliot, I was definitely fangirling over you, and you look so good in green. Lovey, you made it. I feel so relieved to be done with my book. It's like an elephant's been lifted off my shoulders. Well, I'd better get started with the reading. Wish me luck. Good luck! I bet it's gonna be so good. Good afternoon, everyone. Hi! Hello! Ever since I was a young boy, I've dreamt of becoming a writer. When the time came for me to leave home and start my own life, I moved here. I was drawn to the peaceful beauty of the valley and hoped that the days of quiet reflection in this idyllic atmosphere would fan the literary flames. After countless hours scribbling at my writing desk, I present to you my first novel, Camellia Station. It's a romance novel about a trained stewardess who falls in love with a traveling architect. Ooh, that actually sounds very interesting. Chapter 1. Your ticket, sir? Ticket collector Gosman extended a gloved hand towards the young commuter. Ah, yes, I have it right here, he replied, reaching into his coat pocket. Mortified, he discovered that the ticket was missing. Clara, there's something I must tell you, he blurted as she turned to leave. Clara turned slowly and saw the look of desperation in Horatio's eye. At that moment, Gosman burst into the compartment, red-faced. Uh-oh. Well, that concludes my reading. Who stops in the middle of the climax? What kind of jerk? I was just starting to get into it, and I had no idea what's going on. I'll be selling signed copies of the book by the front desk. Thanks for listening. I like that almost everybody left as well. They said, this is boring, I'm out. Well, how was it? It was so good, except why did you have to stop right there? Why did it not show that he, stopped at the end of the love confession? Or something, you know? Give me something, Elliot. Give me something to hold on to so that I want to buy the book. Thanks. You know, I got the idea for writing a romance novel from you. Do you remember? Yes, as I recall, it was 2 days ago. Oh, he's blushing. That's actually pretty cute. That's why I've dedicated this book to you. Ah, that's very sweet. He literally met me for the first time 2 days ago and decided to write and dedicate an entire novel to me. I'm just that influential. I can't help it. I still am not really getting romantic vibes to him remotely, but we do have to ask him to be our boyfriend. So, here you go. I'll accept this, thank you. I only wish I had given you a bouquet first. Oh, that's actually sweet. Nobody else talks about wanting to be the one to initiate your romance. So I do appreciate that. He gets points for that. That was very cute. Hello again. My gosh, this dude. Elliot whispers a sweet secret into your ear. What did he say to me? There's something about the way that I entered his house. He goes, hello, and then pulls me in and whispers in my ear. Why? There's 2 ways to read everything he does. One is really cute, and one is really ominous, and I can't not think it's really ominous. I'm trying really hard not to think of it like that, but that's all I can think. Why did he whisper in my ear? Oh, we're right into it. Okay, cool. We're just gonna ignore it. Maybe it was a really good secret. Maybe it made me really happy. Hey. Look, I fixed up that old rowboat that's been sitting by my house. Pretty nice, huh? Yeah, great. Lovey, would you do me the honor of joining me for her maiden voyage? Yes? Yes. I think so. I think this is what I want. So my book's been out for a while now. It's not a bestseller or anything, but it's been getting some good reviews from the critics. That's good. It's been a day. And I really couldn't have finished it without your moral support. The reflections are so bad. Actually, that's not true at all. I would have finished it either way. Well, way to immediately thank me and then take it back in 2 seconds, dude. Do you appreciate me or not? But I am grateful that you believed in me, in my vision, and well... Lovey, how do I say this? I'm excited to hear. Well, we've been friends for a while now, but I'm not sure if I feel that way about you anymore. I don't know where this is going, because I am your girlfriend. So if you're saying you don't feel that way about me, then why take me all the way out here? You know? No, I'm not saying I want to cut all ties with you. Okay, good. In fact, quite the opposite. Okay. Let's see. How do I put this? For once, I'm at a loss for words. Aww. That's... Oh! My goodness. Why is she shaking? Lovey, you're trembling. The fact that there's an option that says you're making me very uncomfortable, bro just jumped me. Bro just took me into the middle of the ocean, said, you have no choice, and also, I'm gonna launch at your face. So, yeah, I'm a little uncomfortable. I'm sorry. I can't say that I'm happy. I'm a little uncomfortable. I'm literally shaking. Why is she shaking? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, get off of me. Thank you. I'm sorry, I know I totally ruined the event and everything, but, like, that's not an okay thing to do. There's a thing called consent, and it is the sexiest thing in the world. I gotta go to bed. See, I think if it had just been written slightly differently, that would have been a really cute moment. But it's the fact that he just jumps on you. You know, there's like a lean in slowly moment. He wrote a romance book. You think he would know that? Where's the note saying, I apologize for jumping you? Okay, well, I do still have to marry him, so wish me luck. No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I think if he just apologizes for not giving any warning or asking for consent, I will forgive him. Because it was the right moment for a kiss. It just was so sudden and a little bit terrifying. Stop saying hello! It's scary. I have to brush my hair daily, or else it'll clump into messy knots. It's a lot of work. I'm surprised I haven't just shaved it off in a fit of passion. Suppose I am too vain. Clearly. That's all you have to say to me after yesterday? Do you want to marry me? Huh. It really is trapped up in his own head. The farm will be such a lovely place to write. I'm really looking forward to this. We're going to make a great pair. Elliot is an enigma, and I'm not sure if I want to figure it out. I really am trying. I promise I am. It just is so weird. I don't know how else to explain it. At least he does know how to dress. I'll give him that. When Lovey first arrived in Pelican Town, no one knew if she'd fit in with our community. But from this day forward, Lovey is going to be as much a part of this town as any of us. It is my great honor on this day 9 of winter to unite Lovey and Elliot in the bonds of marriage. Well, let's get right to it. Dude, even Linus dressed up for me. Elliot, you may kiss. Look, Lewis, I know you were judging me for having multiple marriages, but, like, you could include me in the speech just once. Maybe the reason I feel the need to have multiple marriages is just because I want you to include me in the speech. Just once. Hey! That's the first time I didn't have to jump and the person didn't have to squat to kiss me. That's nice. And Elliot's still taller than me, so it's like, maybe we do match each other. You've plucked Pelican Town's finest flower. Now you must care for it with all your heart. What? Is he talking about himself? Did he just say that he is Pelican Town's finest flower? I don't have words for that. Whatever, have some crab cakes, dude. I have no words. I want to read him as romantic, but he makes it so hard. Oh, wait a minute. His room's actually so cute. Ah! Wait, I love it. I don't know why it kind of looks like he just stole a bit of Gus's saloon, but that is probably the most like my aesthetic. Obviously, he doesn't have the pastel, but it's pretty similar. I like it. I like the little model boat, too. Alright, what do you have to say for yourself, husband? Good morning, Lovey. I made us a pot of coffee. I find myself craving this robust flavor nearly every morning. You could just say you have a caffeine addiction. I get it. This is for me, marvelous. Nice. Well, he made me coffee in the morning. That's nice. My love, I wouldn't trade you for 100 Ridium bars. Nor 1,000. Not even 10,000 bars, no. No, not even 100,000 bars. Why is he getting angry? What? 1,000,000 bars of pure iridium? Don't make me do this. Bro said, let me just kiss you so that you don't see that I am willing to trade you for a lot of money. That was such a weird piece of dialogue. Hello, if you made me coffee again, I mean, it's very sweet, but I might be really upset. Today is going to be a fantastic day. I can feel it. I get this special feeling in my nose. The nose is where you feel all the most important feelings. Oh my gosh. Finally, please. Yes! Lovey, I've just received the most exciting news. It's very short notice, but I've been invited to do a reading tour for my book, Camellia Station. That's so good. I'm so happy for you. I'll be out of town for a week. Will you be okay? Why wouldn't you invite me? Or, ask if you're allowed to? It's like he didn't even try. He just was like, I'm gonna be gone. Bye. I mean, don't go. Yeah, no, I will be perfectly fine. I was just fine before you, and I will be just fine after. I'll miss you very much, my dear. And I'll write to you every day, of course. Yay! I'm so happy. I leave early tomorrow morning. I need to pack. What's this? A letter from Elliot? Lovey, my love. Oh, I didn't think about that. Lovey, my love. I've just arrived in Grampleton to start the tour. I've forgotten how hectic the city is. The streets are packed with people. They either seem in a mad hurry or lost in a daze, unaware of their surroundings. I miss Pelican Town already. I begin the tour this evening at a local bookstore. I must admit, I'm becoming a bit nervous at the thought of public speaking. My stomach feels as if it's been twisted into a soft pretzel and doused with spicy cheese dip. Wish me luck. Love, Elliot. P.S. I hope you had a peaceful night and weren't too scared all alone in that big house. He does realize that I had a life before him, right? I lived alone before I met him. He realizes that, right? The sentiment is very sweet, but also he realizes that I'm a strong, independent woman, and I was before we ever met. My dear Lovey, the first reading went well, though the audience was a bit smaller than I'd hoped. Still, I sold enough copies of the book to pay for my bug-infested hotel room. Wait, they sent you on a tour, but the amenities aren't paid for? That seems not right. Who did you sign with? Who is your agent? Should we have a chat? Should you send wifey in to say, hey, by the way, my husband gets room and board included with this tour? Because usually that's how it should go, right? In a few hours, I leave for Zuzu City. If yesterday's reading was a warm-up, this next one will be a true napalm blast. I miss you very much. Remember to eat well. Oh, and don't forget the leftover crab cakes I put in the fridge. Love, Elliot. Did he put crab cakes in my fridge? He did put crab cakes in the fridge! That is a really nice touch. That is honestly very nice touch. Props to Concerned Apes Writing for that. My sweet Lovey, last night in Zuzu City was quite the experience. It seems there's a large literary scene here. A few dozen people showed up at my reading. I even signed a couple of autographs. It's strange to be seen as someone important. It's all a matter of framing, a grand illusion, for truly I am no one special, only your devoted Elliot as always. Currently, I am alone in my hotel room, ingesting a Joja value meal. Should this be called food or edible matter? I needn't long brood, it must be the latter. Did he just write a poem about a microwave dinner? What is Elliot? What is Elliot? Who are you, Elliot? I look forward to returning home. Hope you enjoyed the crab cakes. Oh, I didn't eat them. Love, Elliot. I just added them to my vast collection. 935 and counting. That was very sweet, though. Can't believe he wrote a poem about microwave dinners. What a weirdo. Honestly, though, that's something I would do. Ironically, of course, but I could see myself doing that. In dreams, when graced with lofty view, I gaze upon the sunlit sea. What distant shores I've traveled to, but time now clouds my memory. There is but one eternal place, where I shall someday pass beyond, in Valley Dear, where my love waits, our little home beside the pond. Elliot. That was actually very sweet and romantic. I actually really like that. That is the first time that I've actually, I can feel myself blushing at something that he said to me. And he spent, hours writing that, just to make sure that I would enjoy it. Oh, a letter in the rain from my love? My dear Lovey, I won't bore you with any more details about my readings. They are mostly the same. I'm sure your time has been much more exciting. Not really. I can't wait to return to see what progress has been made. Literally none. On these long travels between towns, I amuse myself by closing my eyes and envisioning the farm. I see kegs pulsing with sweet wine. Don't have any kegs. A furnace ablaze with precious ore. Don't have any furnaces. And our little kitchen with the smell of cinnamon and nutmeg. I have not been baking. There's a lot to enjoy. Just don't stay out too late in the mines, my love. It's dangerous in there. If you must go, bring plenty of food. Fun fact about me, I survived solely on salmon berries in the mine, and if I pass out, then that was God's plan all along. That was Yoba's plan all along. He's gone for a while. My dear Lovey, this will be my last letter before I return home. I've had a fine trip, though nothing too exciting. It's been nice to meet people who enjoy my work, but I'm eager to return home. I look forward to the comfort of our little house, the satisfying farm work, a home-cooked meal, and most of all, cozying into the flannel sheets with you. See you soon. Love, Elliot. This is a fantastic postal service. I gotta thank whoever his letter carrier is, because I have never had a letter delivered quite as fast as the ones Elliot are sending me. This guy must be a fan of love. He's like, I will carry it straight to your... Oh, he's watching me in bed. See, again, is it cute or creepy? Scientists can't tell. Lovey, I'm back. She jumped out of her skin. I've missed you. One drop of the big city and I'm quenched. I much prefer being back here with you. Oh, that's actually very sweet. Well, I guess it's back to the old routine once again. I've got some chores to catch up on. Technically speaking, this is the longest I've been married to anyone. Oh, hello! I spent the morning repairing a few of the fences. They should be as good as new. Well, that's just lovely, isn't it? I drank too much coffee. My mouth feels about as dry as Calico Desert. Oh, sorry about the coffee breath. I work at a coffee shop, so I don't mind coffee breath, but also, this is the most helpful that he's been to me since I married him. this is the first time that he's done something useful, and my fences are on auto repair. Will you be okay without my help? Okay, see, again, he did one nice thing for me, and then he's never going to help again. That is just not okay, to be honest. And as sweet as his love letters were, I still feel no romance towards him. And I'm still so uncomfortable by the whole boat thing. And the way that he talks is so unsettling. I think he's a vampire. And Lewis, I know you're gonna judge me for this, but I have to divorce him, because I can't have a vampire in my house. He's gonna drink my blood as soon as the lights come off. I've already seen him watch me in my sleep. I don't need that energy. He's just... He can either be really cute or really ominous, and he just borders the line of ominous too often. The house is free of the vampire's curse once again. Oh, and of course I am now cursed with a visit from Pierre. I guess that's what I deserve. And don't even think about going to my competitor. I married Morris, and he's twice man you will ever be, Pierre. So, take that. And I had to divorce Morris, and it destroyed me. So, clearly, I know what I'm talking about. Clearly. See what he has to say to me now. Now that I showed him what true emotions are really like. Oh! No hello. Why do you torment me? Can't you see you've shattered all my hopes and dreams? Yes. Yes, I can. You know what? It's all you deserve for treating Gus like a servant. Honestly, Elliot was a lot sweeter post-marriage than I was expecting. I've seen that 10 Heart event enough times to just be totally turned off by him. It rubs me the wrong way. It's so creepy and disrespectful, and I feel like so much of his dialogue is being slightly ominous and disrespectful towards you and the other characters. But when push came to shove, as a husband, he's very sweet. He makes you coffee in the morning. He wants to get to know you. He writes you love letters. That's really romantic. I personally just don't have any romantic interest in him. And that's not really going to change. But I am glad that I tried him out, because I like him a little bit more now than I did before. At the same time, would I ever marry him again? Absolutely not. He rubs me the wrong way, and I still don't like him. But he's a little bit sweeter than I thought at first. So, who would you like me to marry next? Let me know in the comments down below. And while you're down there, you might as well like and subscribe. It's fun, it's free, you'll get to see more of me, and the videos can only get more ominous from here. So, without further ado, bonsoir mon petit papillons. Bye!